What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. You know, I'm out and about taking care of business because it's not just about me, man. It's about everybody. You know, I got to get some gas for the weekend, for the game, so that way the heaters are working. Although it might be too cold, we may have to move inside for the games because it's supposed to rain and be about 48 degrees. So that you know, we're tough, but we don't need to be that tough. What's crazy is it's going to be warmer. It's going to be warmer in Kansas City than it will be at my house game time. And I had to stop at the store and get some ribs because we're going to have some Kansas City barbecue ribs, of course, this weekend. And I know you haters out there, you're going to say, see, he's not really a Cowboy fan. He's making Kansas City ribs because he's really a Kansas City fan. Yeah, just like I'm a New England fan because I made New England clam chowder, just like I'm the New York Giant fan because I made an Italian sub, and just like I'm gonna be a New Orleans fan because I'm gonna make some shrimp and grits. Yeah, okay. Shut the F up with that crap. Another thing I had to do is, if you guys don't know about my mama, oh my God, it's the time of year that is just incredible with my mom because she bakes everything. Cookies and lemon meringue pies and pumpkin pie. Oh my God. So I'm helping her out picking up some of the stuff that she needs. See, when mom cooks, you can't just go ahead and get like a little bag of sugar. I got 25 pounds of sugar, okay? I got 50 pounds of flour. You know, I got bags of raisins here. Look at this. It's like 10 2-pound bags of raisins and stuff because when my mama cooks, my mama cooks. Anyway, what I'm on here for is I'm sitting here listening to Colin Cowherd, and some news just broke for the Philadelphia Eagles, and I wanted to make sure I broke the news before Philly 500. But they have inked Dallas Goddard. See, the Eagles, they love Dallas. You know they love Dallas. They love Dallas, you know it because they're always on my channel trolling. But they have inked him to a 4-year, $59 million extension. $59 million extension for 4 years. Wow. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So, Eagles, I hope that works out. And I guess now you know why Zach Ertz was letting go. And I bet you Zach Ertz right now is like, you know, these mother humpers. I was there in a major part of winning that Super Bowl. And they pretty much dogged me. Basically, nah, man, we ain't paying you. We ain't paying you. We ain't paying you. And now we got this guy. He's good. But he wasn't part of that ring. And they paying him. So I'm guessing that he's just glad to be gone. I'm guessing he's glad to be gone. The other thing that's interesting with Colin Cowherd, listening to him, you know, we got the marquee matchup this weekend. You know, it's Pat Mahomes versus Dak Prescott. You know, that's what everybody's talking about, you know. And now Colin Cowherd is, his thing he's talking about today is about quarterbacks that you can see the confetti coming from the ceiling down on. And now he's got Dak Prescott on that list because he's like, you know, you see Carson Wentz and you can't unsee all the turnovers and the injuries that he has. You can't picture him with the rings, you know. And he's going through his list of quarterbacks. And it's amazing because now, after years of talking about Carson Wentz being a Maserati and Dak Prescott being a Corvette, and how Carson Wentz could do things that Dak Prescott couldn't do, you know, and that the ceiling for Dak Prescott, you know, it's not very high, whereas Carson Wentz, of course, you know, we've heard people say things like he's got a Hall of Fame pedigree. I still don't know what the fuck that means, but they've actually said Hall of Fame pedigree. So now we have revisionist history. Now here's what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen. Boy, they been redoing the interstate here and the interchanges because they're doing all these hot lanes. And it seems like every time I come through here, everything has changed again. This is like a major highway construction project, and it's just like insane. It's still crazy to me, remembering when the interstate here wasn't even here before it was even built, and then when they finally did, wow, how it was groundbreaking then. But you know what's going to happen, because they're building it now where, Colin Cowherd, Dak Prescott, he's the third highest paid quarterback. And of course, Pat Mahomes is the highest paid quarterback. And this year, you look at the stats, Dak's having a much better season. Dak is seeming to be the guy. Pat Mahomes was the guy who wowed you from the beginning and you had faith in him. But now he's kind of come back down to earth. And Dak Prescott's that guy that's kind of like, it may not be pretty, but we keep winning, and he seems like to be that guy, so you go ahead and pay him. Okay. But you know what will happen? I'm almost lost here. It's just like where I normally am getting off the road here, it just seems like it's totally changed. Wow, just blew my mind. You know what's going to happen? If Kansas City wins, well, Dak Prescott, he's just not that guy. He when it comes to being the great quarterback and things, he's just not ready to elevate his game to be like Pat Mahomes. Or if the Cowboys win, you know what it's going to be. Well, it's the Super Bowl hangover for Kansas City. You can't blame Pat Mahomes. Their defense is atrocious. They're just not that good a team anymore. The Cowboys, they're a better team, but, they really weren't playing anybody. That's exactly what's setting up to happen. That's exactly the conversation that will happen on Monday. No matter what, the Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott will not get credit. In fact, it'll be Dak Prescott will get blamed if they lose. What can I say? That's just kind of how the way it is. And, well, at least we got football. Can't believe it's already week number 11. This video was actually going to be about Dan Quinn, but then the news broke. When I think about Dan Quinn and Kellen Moore, I wonder, or this is the question, is Kellen Moore really a genius with the offense, or is it he really has great players to work with that makes a difference? Because I saw something this morning. They were talking about the offensive coordinator for Atlanta, who has had 3 points the last 2 games, who was considered a genius when he was with the Titans. Of course, he had Derrick Henry. He had a great running back and things like that. When you have players, it makes you a better coach. But now that he's gone to Atlanta, doesn't have Derrick Henry, doesn't have all the pieces that he has, the ground attack and things. Now, he looks pretty average. And it's kind of the Norv Turner syndrome. Norv Turner was thought to be an offensive genius when he was here with Dallas. He gets to coach with Washington, and it's kind of like, didn't have the horses. And so now, if you're Dan Quinn and you're looking at Atlanta, and you're seeing how bad they are without you, that's when you realize it wasn't Dan Quinn. It was a lack of talent being there. He didn't unlearn how to coach. You've got to have the dogs in the fight. It's crazy. I took actually the wrong exit here, and it took me one exit before. And over here is a cemetery where my brother's buried. And it's been a little over a year. And it was almost like I was on cruise control coming through here. Hey, Tony. I miss you, man. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm going to go see Mama. And I'll see you soon.